Alright, so like watching a video of myself fumbling with this thing and taking it apart has made me realize something. Incredible! Revelations 16. The 7 vials that are cast down upon the earth. It's the 7 things you need to take off the model to open it up so you can play with it on the inside. When you do that, everything dies except, I guess, the plant life, and I'll show you why numerically on the board in a minute. Look. First vial, the moon. Second vial, Mercury. The third vial, Venus. Yeah, focus would be better probably. The fourth vial, the sun. The fifth vial, Mars. Oh, the sixth vial, Saturn. It just fell. That's Saturn. That's the other little spacer bearing that fits between the rotating wheel and the shield so that there's minimal friction. Okay? And when I remove the pin, which counts as 5, so remember, the 4 corners of the earth, we just disassembled 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Where's the last one? Last one is right here. That little guy. 7. Once you take off the 7 things, you can play with it. Okay, if you want to disassemble heaven, which I don't recommend, okay, because then it really gets complicated and the whole thing breaks. So I think is when they work on one of the wheels. So when Austin Lee Meredith works on one of the 14 wheels, everything will die except plant life, and here's why. It's because of Revelation 16 and the 7 vials that are cast down upon the earth. Oh, remember, the earth is just a sitting down 7/13 of 110. It's everything, but it's just sitting down. That's why this is the earth. Anyways, so check it out. To get to 110, because we have to give it 110%. To get to 110, okay? That's Venus. That's Mercury. That's the moon. You gotta go watch some old Genesis 1 videos. The first vial to be cast down would be the last luminary, created the moon. The second vial to be cast down would be Mercury. Third, Venus. Fourth, Sun. Fifth, Mars. Remember, this isn't a vial. This is plant life. Plant life was created by the trinity of titans. Solids, liquids, and gases. So it's not a vial. It's a creation. So that, you leave it alone. Now, to have the root system intact, like the Satanists would believe, they would say Saturn has to be there because plant life will survive when you take one face off. And I disagree wholeheartedly, because when you take this apart, it will not function because of balance and the lack of it. Now you have to remember that there's going to be other ones on the inside, curved ones with a hole in the middle, and they're going to be going out to the corners on a 45, and they're going to be a smaller scale, same type of wheel. 14 total, 6 faces, 8 vertices. And when you take one off, you kill plant life. But they worship Saturn. They worship the cube of Saturn, the Mecha cube, the black cube at the World Trade Centers or whatever. pit, where the fuck it is. They think that's going to survive because they think plants are going to survive. I think wrong. I think the next vial to go. Numero 6 vial. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. That's gone. If you cut off the head, the body will die. That's the 6th vial, Saturn. They're tricked. They're stupid idiots. God damn it. And they rule everything and they think... Anyways. The next vial to go will be Jupiter, thus leaving our soul separated from all the other lights in the sky, described in Genesis 1. On the 4th day, we created all the lights in the sky. That means everything that's not one of the 88 fixed rotating constellations or any planets or moons. Okay? It's all the lights in the sky. The far off places of the vein system of life, of energy. And that depicts your soul. Look at that, eh? Wow. Yeah. That's happening. So these go, and what happens? That's 7. King of the Gods is 7. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Thus separating our soul from the other lights in the system. Because we don't understand energy. And the D. That's Revelation 16. They think it's going to go something like this. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Worship Saturn because there'll be plant life. We can hide in a cave or a hole underground and survive the next cataclysm. But they're retarded because they won't. Life will come back, I'm sure of it, but all plant life will die until it's reassembled in a new age of the free energy device commences. Remember, I said I don't want to test this as like one flower rotating on a table. It's not going to work. You're going to need an alternate boost to get it running, like an electric motor, Gerald Morey. If you have balanced symmetry, it'll work when it is all working as a one. It's very important. If you disrupt the balance, it won't work. I'm positive of this. That's the proper order. Okay? And the little man. Okay, the capital G of the Freemasons. You know? Capital G. He signs his name with a capital G. I remember in Gatineau when we called you a G, you were like a Gino because you looked like a retard. Chose to get up that morning and walk out the door looking like you did. But anyways, I think it goes 1st vial, 2nd vial, 3rd vial, 4th vial, 5th vial, 6th vial, 7th vial. Kills all plant life. Plant life will return, but everything will die. So... very interesting theory. I think they're confused. I think they don't have their order right. I think they worship... I don't know. Maybe they're getting wise. It takes 7 pieces. Like, there's 7 things that have to come off to disassemble one face. My God, they know this. 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 Fuck, that even looks like Homer. My God, they know this. And just ultra wild. It's a flux capacitor, guy. It's a flux capacitor. It's the power source in Back to the Future. 1.21 gigawatts, 88 miles per hour. Your 88 fixed rotating constellations. Okay, because remember I didn't include the last line here when I made the 40. So we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 40, and 13. 40 and 40, Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene. +1 when there's masculine and feminine or balance between the left and the right. And you create the last one. And the last one is an 8. But we didn't flip it 90 degrees. Or is it the other 90 degrees? Because it's the bullshit, the bullshit, the bullshit, and the truth. Infinite, guy. Infinite. 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 I think I'm making my point. You know, I'm not very quality of videos. It's kind of Blair Witch Project at this point. You know, Lemmy's coming up a lot with this segment on his face. Like, wow, he has a segment on the left side of his face. Maybe it helps them give creative power and energy to do what they do so well. I don't know. Imagine we could all be the best version of ourselves. By understanding energy, the cellular nature of energy, and of our universe as a human soul, or a soul on a human journey. And fucking deep. So, yeah, Revelation 16, if we don't create the free energy devices in Earth now, maybe bad shit will happen. And if we were to create it, and use it like I say we can, power 14 homes with 120 volts, 120 watts, times 2, and 240, whatever the fuck it is. I'm tired. Watts, sure. Do you know, like, law? Trump's gonna build a wall. It's a law backwards from a certain point of view. If you just count one L, and it becomes a 23, plus 1 for 24, plus 12 for 36, and the power of 3, 6, and 9. Trump's gonna build you a 3, 6, and 9. Your stairway to heaven. This is how they have you thinking, okay? They have you thinking this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When it's not actually that. Zeros are very important. Anyways. In the other one, the pinball counting one, they start at 2. They start at 2. Like, where is 2? Is 2 here? Is 2 here? Is 2 here? Is 2 here? That's the order. It's going to be a hindrance in our journey. We need to do this. We need to work together and stop. And I need to be able. You know, if I gave a lecture or something, I would want, like, my living room. I'd want my couch and my table. I'd want my records. I'd want a better stand that's more durable so when I walk by it doesn't skip or anything. But, like, a turntable, maybe 2. The second one with the headphones so I can cue up a song or something. I don't know. I just want to work on this. I just want to make this work. I want to make this of wood and magnets. And glue and leather. Maybe metal, and ceramic bearings. Yeah, guy. So, yeah, there are 7 things, there's 7 points of you have to keep track of in order to reassemble the model. And it got me thinking of the 7 vials from Revelation 16, and it got me thinking of the order that they would come in, and that's what I came up with, and I think they're wrong. It's not these 2 that go first, it's these 2, and that's bad. And from my point of view. You know, I don't want to be trapped inside of this when I'm already trapped inside of this.